Page 49, Good People. We have a performance piece using this blues scale built on G. Let's go over this right hand carefully because the fingering can get a little tricky. So at the beginning, you're here, and I'm going to play the eighth notes long and short, but for right now, we're just going to play it the way it's written. Here. Got to reach down for the third finger, and then cross over. So work on that, you can get it. This is the part that's tricky. You got to remember to reach out because you can spread your fingers apart. That happens in a whole lot of places. Go down to the third line. The second measure where the right hand has something is here. Fourth finger on the B flat or D flat. And the last measure, yeah, that B flat goes for the whole measure. And then the last line is same first measure you've had. And the next measure, C sharps. All of those C's are C sharp because again, the accidental goes for the whole measure. It's the rhythm. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Left hand's got no big deal. You just follow what they're saying. At the beginning, it's 5-4. Got to spread your fingers out a little. Now, roadmap. We have to talk about this just a bit. You have a DC Alfine at the bottom. DC means go back to the top. Alfine is at the end of the second line. But at the end of the second line, the last two measures, there's a repeat sign. Well, when we play it through the first time, we're going to repeat it one time. So in other words, we're going to play those two measures twice. But after the DC and you come back again, there's a note on the last time. You repeat it 3 times, getting slower and softer. I think what they want you to do is repeat it twice, play it 3 times. Because if you repeat it 3 times, you're going to play it 4 times. So I guess you can do that too. And each time you're going to get slower and softer. You're just kind of going to fade away. In other words, this piece doesn't really end. It just kind of disappears. When we do the play with me, I can't slow down. Did it say slow down? Yeah, slower and softer. So I'm just going to play it 3 times, and you can do the softer part. Then when you play it by yourself, you need to slow down and get softer. So let's go ahead and try this out slowly. Now that they're back to this call and response. Remember we've talked about this where you have a statement reply or a call and a response, whatever you want to call it. And the last line, or the next to the last line, at the last 2 lines, you have a call in the left hand. And the response. Then a call, a response type thing. And this is kind of like a conversation going on. Use your imagination a little. It comes in handy. When we do this, play with me together, I'm going to swing the eighth notes. Long, short, long, short. 1. So I'll give us 4 counts. Let's try this out very slowly. Right hand here. Left hand, here we go. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And softer to off. I'd like to do that acoustic jamming thing at the bottom with you. This time I want to speed it up a little closer to what I think the speed goes. It says moderately slow, which is somewhere between slow and moderate, or it's moderately, it's sort of slow. Is that it? You'll have to decide how fast you think it goes, but for the purpose of this video, I'll pick the speed. I mean, what can I say? So I'm going to give us 4 counts, and let's do this. Now, when we get to the last of it, after the D, C, Al, Fi, and you get to the second line on those repeats, I'm going to turn off the metronome, and I will count out loud, and I'm going to slow it down as I'm counting, so you can kind of follow me, because you want to slow it down and get softer. You're just kind of going to fade away. So you just have to follow me on the speed when we get to the end of it. So go ahead and put your hands where they go. I'll give us 4 counts. 1 and 2 and ready and go, and 1 and 2. 2, 4. Repeat. Go on. 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2. To the top. 1 and 2. 2. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop.